Moving on to the crisis in the Middle East, Israel has resumed its Gaza offensive after the installation of a temporary humanitarian truce. Israel had agreed to extend the ceasefire, but Hamas rejected it because it did not include a removal of Israeli troops from Gaza. Our Connie Lee has more.
The deadly 20-day conflict in the Gaza Strip has resumed. Just hours after Israel had agreed to a ceasefire, local media outlets reported that Gaza militants had fired rockets at Israel, and Israel had answered back. Before the rocket fire had resumed, Israel's cabinet had released a statement saying that it had approved an extension of a 24-hour humanitarian ceasefire that had started Saturday at the request of the United Nations. Israel added, however, that its military would act against any breaches of the truce. Hamas said it would not accept the ceasefire unless all Israeli troops left Gaza. The ceasefire on Saturday had been put in place to give residents time to assess the damage, store up on food, and recover their dead.
Humans are dead, houses are damaged, the trees are dead, and the livestock is dead as well. They destroyed the land, the trees, everything. They totally destroyed it.
The latest turmoil comes amid a new report that North Korea and Hamas militants are working on a new arms deal. According to the UK daily The Telegraph, Hamas has paid North Korea hundreds of thousands of dollars for missiles and communications equipment to help its offensive against Israel. The report cites Western security sources who say Hamas is requesting new supplies of rockets to replace the missiles that were used against Israel in the past 2 weeks or so. More than 1,000 people in Gaza have died, mostly civilians, since the conflict began on July 8th. Connie Lee, Arirang News.